Develop Patrata, your capacity to receive the Divine's grace. Hello everyone, I'm Pulkit Mathur, founder of The Spiritual Bee, and in this video we shall go through a thought-provoking story by Pandit Sriram Sharma Acharya, which will highlight for us the critical importance of developing Patrata, of enhancing our capacity, our ability and our deservingness to receive the grace of the Divine. So let us listen in. In a city, there lived 5 friends who each suffered from some kind of physical disability, mental or other shortcoming. One day, they all gathered together. Filled with a tremendous sense of self-pity and remorse for their sorry situation, they soon began to lament that had God not burdened them with their defects, they would surely have done much good for the world. The blind man cried, "Had God given me sight, I would have rectified injustices wherever I saw them happening." The crippled man proclaimed, "Had I been given able feet, I would have run from place to place helping the needy." The man with the sickly constitution chimed in, "Had I a strong and healthy body, I would have fought against all those who tyrannize the weak." The poor man interjected, "Had God given me wealth, I would have spent it on offering food and comfort to the needy." The fifth man was illiterate and somewhat foolish. He added that had God given him intelligence, he would have flooded the whole world with knowledge and no one would have remained without an education. Thus absorbed in fanciful imaginations of their own virtuosity, the 5 men did not notice Lord Varuna passing by. When the god heard their conversation, he decided to test their sincerity. Appearing before them, he blessed them each so that their respective shortcomings immediately disappeared. The blind man received sight, the crippled man his legs, the sickly man was conferred good health, and the poor man wealth, and finally the foolish man was bestowed with intelligence. Immensely overjoyed by their sudden turn of fortune, the 5 men who were deeply insincere to begin with soon forgot their earlier virtuous proclamations. The blind man, upon receiving sight, became obsessed with visiting beautiful gardens, art galleries, and taking in all the pleasing sights of the world, which he had missed out for so long. The crippled man left to travel the world. The poor man used his gift of wealth to surround himself with luxurious cars and mansions. The weak man, upon gaining strength, began to use it to oppress others. The foolish man too began exploiting his gift of intelligence to cheat others. After some days, Lord Varuna returned, thinking, "Let me check and see whether the 5 men have been truthful and sincere in their proclamations to utilize my gifts for the benefit of the world." But what he discovered was just the opposite. When he saw the 5 men wasting his precious gifts in self-centered and greedy pursuits, he became very angry and withdrew his powers. The 5 friends once again returned to the same sorry condition that they were in before. And so the moral of this story is that before we desire the grace of the Divine, we must prepare ourselves to receive it by developing our patrata, that is by developing our capacity and our deservingness for this grace. Just as a deep bowl alone can take advantage and gather the waters of the falling rain, similarly, we too must deepen, purify and strengthen our inner nature before we can become worthy recipients of the Divine's grace. Otherwise, like the shallow, insincere men of the story, we too will go empty-handed. We must forever keep in mind the golden words of Mother Meera that although the Divine's help is there for all, for each the benefit is only in proportion to his receptivity and his sincerity. Therefore, let us strive hard to develop our receptivity, to widen our patrata, and to make ourselves worthy of receiving the Divine's grace. Let us start by rejecting from our nature all that is egoistic and self-serving, such as the greed for fame, wealth, power, and sensual pleasures, such as our habits of untruthfulness, cunningness, insincerity, and fearfulness. Let us instead strive to become truthful, sincere, straightforward, and empathetic sadhaks who are self-controlled and courageous. With this goal in mind, let us no longer pretend but be. Let us not promise but act. And let us not dream but realize. As always, thanks for watching and I shall see you in the next video.